Bharat Mata Shiv Shakti Avatar, Sachchi Geeta Murli. 15 November 2025, morning class. Revised date is 18 June 1968. Om Namah Shivaya. Baba says, Sweet children. Yes, Baba. Baba makes you into trustees. You know that you have nothing in this old world. You have to become soul conscious. The soul is becoming pure. There should be absolutely no love for the old impure body. That too is body consciousness. You have to remain detached. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, you children know that everyone receives an inheritance from the Father. A brother can never receive an inheritance from a brother. Then, whatever brothers or sisters there are, they do not know one another's stage. All the news comes to Bab Dada. This is practical. Each of you has to look at yourself. To what extent do I remember? To what extent am I trapped in the name and form of someone? Where does my soul's attitude go? The soul itself knows. It has to consider itself to be a soul. Does my attitude go only towards the one Shiv Baba, or does it go towards the name and form of someone else? As much as possible, consider yourself to be a soul and remember the Father. You have to forget everyone else. You have to ask your heart. My heart doesn't wander anywhere else apart from towards the one, does it? My intellect doesn't go towards business, etc., or home and family, friends and relatives, does it? You have to become introverted and check this. When you come and sit here, you have to check yourself. There are some or other sitting in front of you. They too must be remembering Shiv Baba. It isn't that they would be remembering their children. You have to remember only Shiv Baba. Even while sitting here, you are in remembrance of Shiv Baba. It doesn't matter if some sit with their eyes open or some with the eyes closed. This is a matter for the intellect to understand. You have to ask your heart, what does the Father explain? I have to remember the one. Those who are sitting here would be sitting in remembrance of Shiv Baba. They wouldn't look at you because they don't know anyone's stage. The Father receives every type of news. He knows which children are good, whose lines are absolutely clear, and whose intellect's yoke does not go anywhere. There are also some whose intellect's yoke does wander. They also change by listening to the Murli. They feel, this is my mistake. My vision and attitude are definitely wrong. Now I have to make them right. Only the Father explains this. A brother cannot explain this to a brother. The Father himself sees what their attitudes are like. You relate the stage of your hearts to the Father alone. When you tell Shiv Baba, Dada also understands. He understands by listening and by seeing. Until he hears, how can he know what they are doing? He understands from their activity and service. This one has a lot of body consciousness. This one has less. This one's activity is not right. He remains trapped in the name and form of someone or the other. He remembers them. His attitude goes somewhere or the other. Baba also asks, does your intellect go towards your business? Does it go towards the children? Some tell the truth. Some are so trapped in a name and form that they don't say anything. They only cause their own loss. By telling the Father, you become light. By telling him about the sin that was created by being trapped in a name and form, you are forgiven, and you also have to be careful for the future. There are many who do not report their attitude truthfully. They feel shy to tell the Father. For instance, when someone does something wrong, they don't tell the surgeon. They think, what would he understand? And so they hide it. But by hiding it, the illness increases even more. This is also like that. By telling the Father, you become light. Otherwise, by it remaining inside, you will remain heavy. By telling the Father, you will not do it again. The Father understands that you have become light. For the future, you also remain careful with yourself. If you don't tell the Father, it will increase. The Father knows that this one is also very serviceable. How are his qualifications? He isn't hanging on to anyone, is he? He looks at everyone's horoscope. He then has that much love and attraction for them. Some are very good. Their intellect's yog never goes anywhere. Yes, it used to go before. Now he is careful. He says, Baba, I am now careful. I used to make many mistakes before. I am now absolutely careful. He understands. It is definitely because of being body conscious that mistakes will be made. Then the status will be corrupted, will it not? Even if no one finds out, the status will still be corrupted, will it not? A lot of cleanliness in the heart is needed in this. Just as the soul of this one, Lakshmi Narayan, is clean, is it not? That is why he claimed a high status. There is great cleanliness in their intellects. It is understood about some that their attitude is towards name and form. The status also continues to decrease because they do not remain soul conscious. From a king to a beggar, the statuses are number wise, are they not? This too has to be understood. You definitely do become number wise. The degrees continue to decrease. Those who are 16 celestial degrees full then go into 14 degrees. In between, it becomes 13 degrees, 13 and 3 quarters degrees, and in this way, by decreasing little by little, the degrees definitely descend. To be 14 degrees is also good. Then, when they descend onto the path of sin, they become vicious. Their lifespans also decrease. Then they become Rajo and Tamo. Little by little, they become old. The soul, the body, the world, everything becomes old. All of this knowledge is now in you, children. You are the ones who are being explained to how you descend from 16 celestial degrees and become human beings. Deities don't have directions. You receive directions, and then for 21 births, there is no need for any directions. You received an inheritance from the Father, and those godly directions continue for 21 births. Then, when the kingdom of Ravan begins, you receive the directions of Ravan. They also show that deities go on to the path of sin. This is not the case for those of other religions. The Father himself had established the deity government. That is called paradise. The Father himself made human beings into deities. Humans were impure. How did he make them pure? He told you, children, remember me alone and you will become pure. You will also explain this to someone and it will sit in their intellects. How do we now become pure from impure? We definitely have to remember the Father. To break the intellect from all others and connect it to the One is how you will become deities from human beings. You have to explain in this way. Whatever you explained was absolutely right, according to the drama. You do not understand that you still continue to receive new points day by day. The main thing to explain is how we become pure from impure. The Father says, renounce all the religions of the body and consider yourselves to be souls. Remember me. We have now become Brahmins, the children of Prajapita Brahma. The Father is teaching us. How can we become deities without becoming Brahmins? This Brahma also takes a full 84 births. Then he has to go into the first number. The Father comes and enters him. So the main thing is the One. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. By coming into body consciousness, you get stuck somewhere or the other. Not all can become soul conscious. You have to check yourselves fully. Do I come into body consciousness anywhere? Do I perform any sinful actions? Is my conduct unlawful? Many do this because the karmatit stage has not been reached yet. All the sorrow of those who have reached the karmatit stage is removed. They are also liberated from punishment. It is seen that the kingdom is created number wise. Definitely, someone's effort is less, which is why he has to experience punishment. The soul also experiences punishment in the womb. Why is it said in the jail of the womb? Get me out, then I won't do this. The soul said that. The same one experiences punishment. The soul would say it, wouldn't it? It is the soul that performs good actions and sinful actions. This is not the work of the body. So, the main thing is to consider yourself to be a soul. By coming into a body, you become body conscious. You have to explain such points so that they understand that it is definitely the soul that does everything. It is the soul that speaks. You souls all have to return now. That is when you receive this knowledge. Then you will never receive this knowledge again. When you are soul conscious, you will see everyone as a brother. There is no question of a body. You have become a soul. Then there won't be any attachment to a body. Which is why the Father says this is a very high stage. You even get attracted to a sister. You even get attracted to a brother. However, this is the last point. May you be bodiless. May you be soul conscious. There is effort in this. There are also subjects in a study. You understand that you will fail in this one. Because of failing, you also become slack in other subjects. Your soul, your intellect now becomes a golden vessel through the power of yoga. If there is no yoga, there is also less knowledge. There isn't that power of yoga. This too is fixed in the drama. Baba explains to you, children, how to improve your stage. Look to see that I, the soul, do not perform any unlawful actions throughout the day. If you have any such habit, finish it immediately, but then Maya makes you do it after 2 or 3 days. Such subtle things continue to happen. This is all incognito knowledge. What would human beings know? You so you say that you do everything for yourselves with your own expenses. How would we do it with someone else's expenses? This is why Baba always says it is better to die than to ask. To receive something easily is like milk. To receive something by asking for it is like water. When you take from someone by asking and they give it very reluctantly, that becomes like water. To snatch something is like blood. Many harass you a lot. They take on a loan that becomes like blood. There is no need to take on any such loan. There is the example of Harish Chandra for donating and then taking it back. Don't do that either. Keep a share aside that will also be of use to you. Children have to make so much effort that at the end you remember only the Father and are also spinners of the discus of self realization. It is then that the soul will leave the body. It is then that you will become a spinner of the discus emperor. It is not that you will be able to remember at the end. Will you have such a stage at that time? No, you have to make that stage right until the end by making effort from now. You have to keep starting. Let it not be that at the end your attitude goes somewhere else. Only by having remembrance will your sins be cut away. There is effort in the matter of purity. There is not that much effort in the study. You children need to pay good attention to this. This is why Baba says, ask yourselves every day, have I performed any unlawful actions? I am not trapped in any name or form, am I? I don't become an untouchable by seeing someone, do I? I don't perform any unlawful actions with my physical organs, do I? There is the least effort for the Kumaris because they don't form as many relationships. After marriage, many relationships are formed. Then it is difficult to break the remembrance of all of them. If you go into vice, your boat sinks completely. Then it is difficult to get out because the husband becomes everything. That is why they even husband themselves to death. You people say that you are engaged or married to Shiv Baba. You should not say that. We call Shiv Baba Baba, so what is the question of getting engaged? We have become the fathers in order to receive the unlimited inheritance. Engaged to Shiv Baba? Every word has to emerge with knowledge. Such words should not emerge. Baba explains every aspect in a good way. The main thing he then says is check your own account every day. Businessmen also check their accounts daily, don't they? Baba too used to check his accounts daily. You would instantly know how much profit was made today. You too should check your own accounts. You will then know how much of a loss you have incurred. Then you will not do that which caused the loss, but your children become tired. You don't keep the account. Baba says by not keeping an account, you make many mistakes. By keeping an account, you will have fear. According to this, my status will become very low. Okay, I should at least tell Baba this. Baba, what was my profit and what was my loss today? If you tell a lie in front of the true father, 100-fold punishment would be incurred. By not telling him, the mistakes also continue to increase. You can ask yourself inside what sins you have committed. Baba has the story of his childhood in his memory. Now Baba has given him the understanding. This is why he says, by relating it, the father will also explain that it happens like this. A surgeon gives an injection. He would advise you, by relating everything, you will become light. Baba makes you into trustees. You know that you have nothing in this old world. You have to become soul conscious. This is not your property, is it? If there is love for anyone, that too is like a property. That too has to be given up. You have fallen in love with an impure body. The soul is becoming pure, and to have love for an impure body is also harmful. There should be absolutely no love for an old impure body. That too is body consciousness. You have to remain detached. True love for the one. Detached love for everyone else. Although you have children, etc., there is no attachment to anyone. You know that whatever you see is all to be finished. So, all love for them is removed. Baba explains every day. You should not have any attachment. Let there be love for only the one. For everyone else, it is just in name. Be detached. Acha. To the sweetest spiritual children, love's remembrance, good morning, and namaste. Om. Lots of love, remembrance, good morning, and namaste to the spiritual father, mother, and Bap Dada from us spiritual children. Thank you, Baba. Today's blessing is may you be a server. The special duty of a Brahmin is to do service. A Brahmin means a world server, and the special signs of a server are they will use their every second, thought, word, deed, relationship, and connection only in service. They will be ready for service with their awareness, attitude, vision, and actions. They will even renounce their own day and night of comfort and experience comfort only in service. Acha, Om Namah Shivaya.